Yep, so it's going to drizzle. So what we're going to do here is I got a muffler, piece of muffler stack I made with some lights in, and I was thinking about putting it on the very top of the flagpole here, but it may not look good. Once I get it stood down there, it may be too high. It may be fine, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and make me a couple points on here so I could lower this thing down if I need to. So that's what I'm going to do right quick here this morning is I'm going to weld me a couple plates on there, just like I did this gusset plate, just to make it a little stronger in that area. And then I'm going to come out and put me a bracket on there so I can bolt a bracket to it. So that's what we're going to do here. I need a hammer. You got it, regular hammer. These little cheap drills and little batteries, and I've just about got the good out of them on this little project here. When it's done, I probably need to get me some newer, better stuff because I've dropped them and all right, so we'll get us one more down here. And I may use them. I may not even use them. But I'm going to put them there just in case I need them. If I need them, I got them. If I don't need them, we won't worry about it. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. That looks pretty close. All right, so we got the plates on there. Now what I'm going to do is cut me two little brackets out of 1/4-inch plate. And we're going to drill some holes in them. Got a little bit of mist and rain going on out here this morning. All right. I need a 1/4 inch plate. I need got a little piece of plate right here. I can cut some out of. I'll cut them 4 inches long and let them stick out maybe 1.5 inches. Maybe 2 inches. Maybe 3. So we'll cut them 4 by 3. That's what we'll cut them. So with 6 inches wide there, I can get 2 out of there. We'll step back in here out of this rain. I can't work with gloves on as far as a bunch of little measuring and marking with Sharpies and stuff like that. I don't like nothing on my hands. So we'll just split it in half here. That piece of 6, we'll go 3. We'll go 2 15/16, and we'll cut on the left side of the line. That'll give me equal plates. Because if I go 3, cut on one side of the line or another, one plate's gonna be smaller than the other. We'll go 3 3/4 long. Yep. Straight edge. Was it supposed to rain all day today? Did you look? Did they? Yeah. That's a pretty good bit. I need to get out there and get the hydraulic line off of that machine. We can ride and go get it. See if we can't get one made while it's raining. So the machine broke the other day, right where it's sitting at. Pulled up here, everything running good. Went to move it again, went to swing it, went to move. I looked out the window, little 3/8 looked like hydraulic line. There's just blowing oil everywhere. And it's down in the bottom in between the boom and the swing, and it looks like it's kind of hard to get to. But I got to get out there this morning and get some of that oil washed off of there and see if we can't get it done. Set that out the way. I don't want that metal in my stuff there. No, I don't like drinking metal. I eat enough of it. Got it in my eyes, skin, arms, everywhere else. I don't like to drink it. Not on purpose anyway. So we'll just pop us 2 3/8 holes in here, and for what the weight of that muffler is, 2 3/8 holes will be plenty. We'll get it. So we're gonna go half. So that's gonna be 1 7/8. It's gonna be the center. So we'll go, we'll go 1 inch up each way. And we're gonna be welded on there like this. But not really. What we need, really what I need is, I need to be welded the other way. I need to be welded the long way. That's what I need to be. The long way. Not the short way. I need to be the 3 3/4 straight up and down. That's gonna give me roughly 2 7/8. So not quite 1.5 inches, but we'll go 1.5 inches back from the factory side. If I'm standing up, we're gonna go 1 and 2. Yeah. I'm gonna go 1 inch and 2 inch. That's it. 1 and 2. I got to scratch all that mess up. And from the top down, I want to be 1 inch. All right, let's see. I had a little. We're going to change it up a little bit. Just because of the type of bracket I think I'm going to be using. It's just going to be a piece of square tubing. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll start with that. We'll see what that does. Chuck on the drill keeps loosening up. That's why you can't work with junk. You see how much time it causes you to waste? If you go all day long working with junk like that, everything you do, you got to aggravate with it. You wasted a lot of time during the day. You don't think about it, but when stuff don't go smooth, it's a waste of time. You do it all day like that, you do it all week like that, and you look down the road and the other man's way ahead of you, and you wonder why. It's because you've been going in circles. You waste a minute don't seem like a lot, but if you waste a minute 50 times a day, that's a lot of waste. Once I got the little hole, first one drilled, I could take them apart if I wanted to. I got something to go by. Yeah, that's another thing they got a problem with it. The sucker lock up. I've had 4 or 5 of these same drills. Every one of them do the same thing. The same thing will lock up and you can't get it back loose unless you put a pair of pliers or a pipe wrench or something on it. I don't know why. Somebody can have the same problem making tools, and that's all you do is make tools. And it ain't just one. I've had, like I said, I've had 4 or 5 of them. Every one of them do the same thing. Round, tear your finger off. Tear it up anyway. Might not tear it off, but tear it up. It's best to have it clamped down, but my truck with a clamp on it's way over there across the yard over there, and it's raining out here. And we ain't too much worried about that little bit there. I'm gonna go ahead and make the back sides of them a little smoother. Want to flip them over backwards when we weld them up there. We want both of these to be the front side and both of these to be the top. Because if you go there and flip one over backwards, your hole is going to be off. If I go out there and weld it backwards, my hole is going to be off a little bit. Might not be off much, but it won't be perfect. We're going to see if it'll quit drizzling here a few minutes before I weld them up there. It's still mist and rain out here, so I got something else I got to do. I'm going to try to tack it up here right quick. I think that one there needs to go over a little bit. Still looks like it needs to go over. Don't like it. Don't like it. That's pretty close. We're gonna go with that. They don't have to be perfect. Whichever one I end up deciding to use, I may cut the other one off. We're gonna put some wires on the inside of this thing. We're gonna put wires for 110, 120, and we're gonna put wires for 12 volt. I think that'll hold it, and we'll get out of that rain before we get lit up with that welder. All right, we're gonna work on the machine there. It's raining anyway, and I got to pressure wash some of that oil off of there.